Hi there Leo, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot and to your weekly intuitive reading for May 24th through to the 30th. Leo, let's take a look and see what might be on the cards for you for the week. Getting started here with the Work Your Light Oracle. I will then be going to the Moonchild Tarot for lead tarot energy and then using the Rider-Waite and the Star Child Tarot Akashic for the tarot positions. Okay, let's get one more of these, Leo. Alright, on the oracles we have Dance with Life. Do something to change your energy. We all know that saying, Leo, if you do what you always did, you get what you always got. In order to change the result, we need to actually change our energy. So that's the work of the magician. By slowly rising your vibration from within, being more positive, we can actually influence our external reality, because like energy attracts like energy. If we're not feeling abundant within, we won't attract abundance. If we are not a vibrational match for that soulmate that we want to bring in, then we won't attract them either. So it's saying here that maybe, just maybe, you need to do something to change your energy in one of the life areas where you're wanting to attract or manifest a different result. And I've got Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? So maybe you're needing a little bit more emotional support, but it's really saying here, Leo, maybe rather than looking to external sources for that support, and we can, sometimes we can lean too heavily on others, sometimes we can lean on substances, food, alcohol, distractions. How can we instead find that nurturing support within ourselves? How can we become more grounded? And maybe that is the key here to balancing that energy, getting our vibration in a place where we start to bring in what we desire. So let's go to the Moonchild Tarot here, Leo. One card, please, to sum up the energy for Leo for the week. Okay, I have got the Four of Cups. Yeah, I mean, this is a real indicator of needing to do something to change your energy, Leo. The Four of Cups for me is when we've kind of reached a bit of a stalemate in our lives, where we might be bored in a situation, could be discontentment, can be complacency. It's kind of a situation where we've started to withdraw our energy and our emotional connection from a situation. And instead of kind of taking the inspired action we need to initiate change, we are kind of just sitting in the numbness, right? Comfortably numb. So the cards are saying that there's an area of your life, it could be in a relationship, could be in your job, that you need to actually do something to bring in the change. Take a big step, take a big action, because with the Four of Cups energy, there is a bigger, more aligned manifestation that you'd really like to move towards, but instead of moving towards it, we just sit in the indecision. Let's go to the Rider-Waite here and call in the energy, Leo, of the recent past. Energies that may be leaving, completing, or transitioning in your life. Well, I'm going to take that top one there because that is the Tower energy here, Leo, which I kind of feel is what we might be kind of holding off, or sometimes when we sit in the indecision for too long, the universe brings in the Tower for us to move us. Yep, absolutely it does. 10 of Swords in the current or focus energy. And there goes your indecision. Yeah, absolutely, that's what that says to me. But on the other side of all of this kind of ending energy and change energy, look at that, 10 of Cups. It says that when we really, face our fears and welcome in the big change, that's when we can really start getting to that best life reality. Knight of Swords, that's Gemini energy for me, 10 of Wands. So you've got, the two sort of big ending cards here, the two 10s, 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords, and the Towers. Definitely endings upon you here, Leo. Let's clarify that 10 of Swords. The cards are moving all over the place. There we go, King of Wands, Leo, your energy looking up at that ending. Yeah, you really need to initiate this. 7 of Pentacles here. and the Empress. Yeah, that's the new change, guys. That's the new change. Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, okay, so there's a real sense of nostalgia here with the Six of Cups, and I think that is what is having you kind of not make the move, not take the action in the situation. So for example, if this is a relationship situation for you, we might be kind of sitting in the, but it was wonderful, you know, at one stage, and look at what we had and all of that. You know, we've gotten into a place where we can't grow together, and, you know, we are just kind of irritating each other. However, you know, the dream of the past is having you not move out of it, but instead you're kind of just sitting in that comfortable, numb sort of place. You know, with our job situation, it can be the fact that, you know, we're staying in it because it's easy, even though it might, you know, we know that it's not going anywhere. We stay in it because it is that comfort zone energy. So that's what I'm kind of sensing is the why of, you know, not initiating the change. And we all know that change is really, really hard. Now, what the cards are saying here, Ten of Wands, Knight of Swords, the Tower, is that this is actually weighing more heavily on you than what you really think, Leo. You know, we sort of think, oh, well, we'll just you know, stay in the no decision for a while. However, it takes a lot of energy to stay in a situation that's no longer meant for us, just to kind of manage it. And over time, we kind of don't realize how much of ourselves is consumed in that process. So the Ten of Wands is kind of that weight on your shoulders, the burden and the stress and the tension, the all-consuming kind of feeling that we can find ourselves in when change is upon us, but we are not taking the required steps. And it's interesting here that we've got the Tower and the Knight of Swords, because the Knight of Swords is a card of really quick progress, but it comes in with the Tower. So I'm kind of sensing that if we can just address the situation, leave the job, address the relationship, it's like a kind of opening the dam, opening the floodgates, and then things are going to progress a lot more quickly in your life, you know, eventually towards that Empress and Ten of Cups energy. You may also be dealing with a Gemini. It could be the fundamental person that you're needing to communicate your intended action to. I also see in this Knight of Swords that you're actually getting the clarity. You're getting the clarity on what you need to do to align yourself to your truth here. Yeah, and of course, you know, with the Tower, we know that we're going to be shaking a foundation here. Maybe somebody else's, maybe somebody's doing this to you. But the Tower is really saying that the situation has served its purpose and, you know, there's no more growth in it for you. So the universe kind of, you know, can create circumstances to remove situations from your life if you're not going to do it yourself. You know, that's kind of what happens in many cases. So what you're really being asked to do this week, Leo, is to initiate the change yourself. Like we had the King of Wands here, looking up towards the Ten of Swords. And maybe that's part of your karmic lesson here, to be the one to know when to remove yourself from a situation, know when to step away, rather than staying in that comfortable numb Four of Cups kind of feeling. I can see so much pain associated with this, which is why you have been taking the approach that you have been. You know, there really is this feeling of burnout, a big weight on your shoulders, maybe even deception. There might have been deception in this situation as well. But look at that new dawn, that new day that is really on the horizon. That's that Ten of Cups energy. That's that Empress energy that wants to come through for you, Leo. But it's really wanting you to step back into your King of the Fire energy and really take the action. I mean, you were naturally that King of Wands, Leo, who is a very visionary, discerning energy and can usually see what changes they need to make in their lives and are not afraid to initiate them so that they can move closer towards their passion, purpose and desires. But at times we can all kind of, you know, fall off our throne and, you know, not want to hurt other people, not want to make others feel bad, and that can stop us from taking that action that we need to. We have to remember that Tower endings and moments are an act of love and grace from the universe to get you back on your track, to get you back on your best path, So that's what I'm seeing in those ones, guys. And we will get to these ones. So yeah, I'm seeing that you're really in the indecision about initiating the change. But while we stay in the indecision, we also stay in the emotional instability, you know, with the high emotions, because when we don't have that kind of closure and resolution, that's what happens. And that's why the cards are saying, how can you mother yourself? Just make a decision and then hold yourself through what might be, you know, a short aftermath. But we all know when we rip off that band-aid, yes, we have those moments of pain, but in time, it does heal. If we don't, you know, take that approach, we have the Seven of Pentacles energy, which is, again, feeling dissatisfied with what we're getting back from the situation. If it's a job situation, it's like we're putting in a lot of effort and energy. We're not getting the pay, the recognition, the rewards that we deserve. In a relationship, it can look like, you know, carrying all the weight, you know, having all the responsibility on your shoulders, and not really getting, I'm feeling, any sort of emotional connection back. So if we want to, you know, change our external reality, we need to make some decisions here. In order to take that Seven of Pentacles and reverse it, right? Get out of that energy. We need to welcome in change. But look at this beautiful energy on the other side, Leo. The Empress, 10 of Cups. The Empress in any reading is a real blessing. And she is the energy that wants you to help you manifest that bigger dream, that bigger manifestation that I talked about with the Four of Cups that's burning away inside you. She is beckoning you to allow her in, but you're going to need to go through the hard part first. So she can help you birth what is on your heart. And I feel that what is on your heart, Leo, is, you know, creating this beautiful life of emotional fulfillment, potentially meeting a really aligned life partner, maybe, you know, family, or, you know, living near family in a location that you feel connected with, having enough resources that you can live the lifestyle that you want. Whatever it is that you are dreaming, the Empress is saying, hey, you know what? Do something to change your energy and then it can be yours. But when you stay in a situation that's consuming your energy, that is not in alignment for you, or that might be blocking this bigger dream, then we just stop ourselves from moving towards it, or we spend a lot more time in getting there, right? I'm seeing a twisty road when we could just be taking the, you know, the highway, the freeway here. So that's what I'm seeing, Leo. You know, you're really being asked to step up into your King energy and make some fundamental changes in your life. And I can see why it's very difficult here, but the rewards on the other side are really vast for you. Okay, Leo, well, I'm going to leave it there, and I do hope you enjoyed this reading, and I wish you all the best if this is your story. Keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective, may or may not be for you. If you're called to share, Leo, drop me a comment. I read them all and try to interact as and when I can with you all over there. Helps me get to know you guys, connect with your energy, and see what's happening on the collective. I'll see you back here for another one next week, Leo. Bye for now.